smoke that cigarette. Smoke it till you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the pearly gate, he's just gonna have to wait, 'cause you gotta have another cigarette. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. Welcome to Zen Archer and Balancing Act. There's been a number of videos out here about ashtrays and about smoking and how to save a buck or two. And recently somebody asked me if, other than my one ashtray idea, if I had any other videos that were on ashtrays, or did I mention ashtrays, and kind of a strange fascination. Although I do collect, I actually can collect smoking paraphernalia, as it will. So I thought I'd show you a couple of things that I do as regarding smoking that you might not have thought of before. First of all, what I wanted to show you was a little thing that I made when I worked at a gas station. Because obviously you can't go out and pump gas and help people pump gas while you're smoking. And at that time, smoking was acceptable even at the gas station. So what I found was that I would be smoking a cigarette and it seemed like I had just lit it when somebody would pull into the full serve. So I would have to crush it out and go and take care of them and then come back in and pick it up. And for those of you that smoke, when you crush a cigarette out, you might tear the end, you break the fire off of it, and you lose that many puffs. And it's frustrating, and it just doesn't even taste the same afterward. So I wanted to find a way that I could stop, that I could continue to smoke my cigarette but still be able to go and pump gas without putting anybody in danger or anything else. And what I came up with was, I found a pen that had an aluminum body and was closed on one end. It was a felt tip, I think. And since it was aluminum, I got an idea. So what I did was I cut the pen off at an angle, and I took all the stuff out of it and cleaned it out. Then I flanged the end so that it wouldn't be sharp. And I put just like a pencil clip on it so that I could put it in my pocket. Now, when someone would pull in to have their gas pumped, all I would have to do is take the cigarette and drop it in my pocket. I could go ahead and do the pump the gas and collect the cash and do everything that I needed to do. And the cigarette was safe in my pocket, was not crushed out, and was ready to be reused when I got back around to it. Now, with coffee breaks and cigarette breaks being what they are today, this might come in handy again. You know, if you're outside and your 10 minutes is up and you got half a cigarette left, rather than throw it away, stick it in the little holder that you've made, and once it's out, you can stick it back in the pack or whatever, and so you get your money's worth. And with the cost of cigarettes today, that's certainly a money saver and a good thing. The second thing I did was in regards to how I carry my cigarettes. You'll notice this is now out, so it works relatively quickly. All it really does is smother the end. The second thing I did was I carry a I think they call it a fanny pack, a leather fanny pack. I carry it over my shoulder with me, and basically it's got all my stuff in, because I don't like a lot of stuff in my pocket. So my wallet, credit cards, glasses, all that kind of stuff I carry in here. And it has a back compartment, and in the back compartment I have a cigarette case I got at a second-hand shop for a couple of bucks. It's a brass cigarette case, mother of pearl. It looks kind of classy. And it holds 10 cigarettes. Now what that does is gives me one less thing to carry. My cigarettes don't get crushed. They're easily, accessible wherever I happen to be. And it also works as a backup so that I don't suddenly run out of cigarettes. If in the middle of the night, when everything around here is closed, I smoke my last cigarette, I've still got half a pack in here that will, that I can smoke until morning when I can get more. Also, if you're trying to cut down on how much cigarettes you smoke, it's a good way of regulating that because it only holds a half a pack of cigarettes. And so it requires a little more effort on your part to keep that refilled, but it will also help you to lessen the amount of smoking that you do by just being more aware of how many cigarettes you've got. They're in plain sight. You can see I had 10, now I've got 5. I'm smoking too much today. So that's just another idea that I had. I thought since the question came up and since people out here, as it pertains to smoking, are more are asking those kinds of questions and trying to find ways to save a few cents here and a few cents there, there's a couple ideas that may be beneficial. I hope you liked it, I hope you use it, and I hope it helps you out. That's all for now. We'll see you again. Until then, be well. Smoke that cigarette. Smoke it till you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the pearly gate, you just gonna have to wait, 'cause you gotta have another cigarette.